Hello, students of Digital Media Ethics at Gainesville in Florida, the University of Florida. I'm Angela Long and I'm your instructor in this module for spring 2021. And what a weird year the past year has been, but hasn't it underscored and emphasised the importance of the digital world in keeping society going and letting us live our lives, at least in some measure, of a similarity to how we're expected to. Now, I'm just here to say hello, to introduce myself, to let you know that I'm accessible by FaceTime or email, bearing in mind the 5-hour time distance between here in Ireland, where I live, and where you are. And just to introduce you to the course, and just to boil it down very simply, we look mainly at the issues of privacy and free speech online, because a lot of what you need to know about digital media ethics flows from these two considerations. Now, if we looked at the broader picture of all digital devices and ethical questions, then I think we'd be having class all day, every day, from here to the foreseeable future. But we concentrate really on our most everyday uses, and we look at things like, say, the problem of Twitter, where the question of free speech on Twitter, as some of you will know, has come into focus very much recently. I'm speaking to you before the presidential election in November 2020, but there have been issues about the president's tweets and other people's tweets. And this has started to happen just now in social media in what were previously wide open platforms. So it'll be interesting to chart that and see what happens to what some people would call censorship and what others would call sensible safety precautions. Now, the shape that the course takes is that every week, every Tuesday, I'll post in Canvas a new folder which will have usually an outline of what we're considering, not so much a lecture, but lecture notes, I suppose you would say. And with that, there might be a film like this from me, or there might be a podcast. There will be links certainly to other videos, YouTube, and there will be a reference every week to a chapter from the book, The Prescribed Text, which at this stage I'm still deciding on, but we will look at the themes that are described and expanded upon in the textbook, one a week for 12 weeks. You will have 3 assignments, and the weighting will be 20%, 30% and 50%. There are also some class discussions and participation, which I do because a lot of people are doing different main courses and you might not ever actually meet, but to get some sort of class solidarity to know other people and to find out what they're thinking, we'll have those as well. Keep an eye on Canvas and you will get your alerts when there's new material posted. And as I said, do be in touch with me if you need to be. We start the week of January the 11th, and I'm updating last year's course to make it as relevant in this very fast-moving world as possible. So I hope you enjoy the course, and there's a certain amount of reading, watching, listening, not too burdensome, I don't think, because very much digital media ethics is evolving as we live and use our digital devices, and that's not going to end anytime soon. So goodbye for now, and I'll see you again soon.